This one, bro, I've watched this one back like a couple times, and I actually jumped from I never really jumped from that far away, but I just hate it because I don't cock it back as much as I think I should have. Just keeping on jumping. Jumping is my thing. Obviously I can shoot the ball a little bit now, but since high school I've always been able to jump, and so offensively and defensively, jumping for rebounds and just staying fit through off seasons and stuff, I think. I had a low rim at home, and my between year 12 and 13 is when I sort of started dunking, and that's just because over summer I was just jumping and dunking on the low rim and just doing anything. I was trying to reverses, 360s, so and then I realized I could kind of do that on a 10-foot rim, and then that's just how it came about. I remember this. Get a little step back. Okay. Is this a game? Yeah, these are my boys. All right, that was on my dog, Zach. Yeah. That's my guy. I like 3-on-3. Yeah, okay. I like 3-on-3 because it's just free. There's no pressure. These quest tours, they're obviously you're just playing to win, but there's no outside pressure, so you just go to hoops. On a confidence context, I think, I know I can shoot these shots with a hand in my face. I can shoot a shot, I can shoot a three. So, and I think it's more physical, so it translates to playing through contact at a 5v5 level, I think. This is the final of 23s, yeah. I actually started off well this game, had a few. Passed Bouch, there we go. Oh yeah, same tournament, step back. I think that was the only shot I made in that game that wasn't at the rim. Okay, I never do that. Reverse. Yeah, I like that one. That was a good pass from Jet. He had a couple of those passes in this tournament. That one I'm surprised I threw down because I remember being dead at that point. I'd played quite a bit. Out in Auckland, there's so much talent and so many coaches and schools and all that you can be involved with. And where I'm training now in the off season and all that, there's a place called Hoop 33, and you get so many guys and runs each day and all that, where it's just, there's a lot of talent out there and they're all going to that sort of spot. So it's definitely beneficial for guys my level, guys growing up through high school and all that. First shot and first points. I wasn't as nervous as I should have been, I think, in this game, but.
Was this your debut?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We had a lot of Kiwi guys, and we had one import who wasn't able to play because of something to do with his eligibility or his former team or something. So we only had Danny Pippin as our only import playing, and the rest of us were just the Kiwi guys. So I guess I thought and I'd been chucked into the starting role, which I was not expecting going into the season, but I think I just had to step up and I kind of did play out of my mind this game for my standards. It's actually funny because I was a big in high school, per se, and the under 23s tournament, I want to say 3 years ago, I didn't make a three in the entire tournament, and then the following year, or it might have been that off season, so later in the year, I met this guy called Kane, and he was sort of just egging me on to keep playing basketball rather than what I was doing at a social level at that point. So I got to training with him, and he tweaked my shot a little bit and just got me thinking about different types of ways to keep it consistent and all that. And then following up with that, I had a guy named Andrew and a guy named Zach at Hoop 33, who I've just, I guess you mentioned the word polished, they've just sort of repped me through keeping it polished, and I guess those are the three guys that have helped me with my jump shot. Balance for me is just having a good base when I'm shooting. So a lot of the time it can be catching and hopping and getting into your shot by hopping into it. I think for my shot, I need a decent amount of arc on it. So when I'm shooting and just lasering it at the rim, that's when I'm sort of shooting poorly, or I could have tired legs or whatnot. And a lot of time with my catch and shoot, I've learnt to always have my shooting hand locked in place already, rather than catching it and then setting it up. So I think those are the three that, balance, keeping it locked, and the arc for me.